Hi, I'm Andy Waits. I just want to take a few moments to tell you about some of the things that separate me from the pack. I spent a good part of my career doing morning radio in the Los Angeles area. First on radio station KTPI, then over a decade on about 100 stations coast to coast for the Westwood One Hot Country format. I've interviewed a zillion stars, everybody from Kenny to Reba to people with 3 names you still don't know who they are. I make it fun for them, but more importantly, fun for the listener. I'm a master of assimilating new technologies, using them to my advantage. You want a great show integrated with social media? I'm your man. One thing I missed at the network, though, was the tactile nature of local radio, shaking hands and kissing babies. There's nothing quite like relating to the common things that listeners experience in a market, or like doing street-level stuff, promotions, even a remote broadcast. It's like retail politics, and if it's done right, it works. Here's my winning formula. It's simple, really. Sweat plus talent equals success. You can't just rely on clever ad-libs. It takes a lot of prep, written specifically for the target demographic. I spend a good hour off the air for every hour on air, researching, writing, preparing the next show. Now, below the video on this page, I have 3 short vlogs that outline my prep edges. But bad prep may be worse than no prep at all. If it's written badly or delivered poorly, it's a tune-out. LA Times likes my stuff. They've printed me in their Laugh Line section a lot of times, right alongside Leno and Letterman. You can have confidence in my wit and in my sense of what people want from morning radio. I've done some innovative things in radio, like built my own band. The listeners were involved in every step. It was huge talk in town. Then once I had my own band, I had any music I wanted them to play. And they stayed booked. They went out to represent my show when I couldn't even be there. When I could be there, I could sing with them. It was like bandioke. A lot of fun. It not only didn't cost anything, it actually made money. I bring some useful and unique skills to the table. I spent a year in a recording studio as an assistant recording engineer, jingle singer, and chief of VO. I'm an acknowledged country music expert. I wrote the trivia and script for the popular country music video game Shout About Music Country Edition in Hollywood. I coached Katie Cook of CMT through the shoot, and I wrote for that. I've also done some serious stuff, like working in the #1 TV newsroom in Los Angeles, KABC TV. And I was co-managing editor and anchor of a daily 2.5-hour TV news talk show in Salt Lake City called the K-Jazz Cafe. I spoke briefly about social media. I know how to leverage Facebook, Twitter, YouTube as new platforms to reach more listeners for free without sacrificing airtime. I'm not just blowing smoke. I produced 2 short vlog-style videos explaining my tactics for winning on air and with social media. If you're curious, let me know. I'll send you links. I've produced, developed, and hosted a couple of different online shows like The News Bunker. Here's the Lock and Load Show, which, by the way, is helping keep beans on my family's table. Many of my videos have over 20,000 views, and I do a quick and dirty vlog that keeps my friends entertained and in the loop on what's going on in my life. Now, you don't have to be Scott Shannon to see how these skills can benefit a radio station. You know, I believe in what I do, but I take direction well. I can do everything from a scripted zoo-type zany show to stream of conscious riffing with a comedian to this is and that was with a time and temperature. And humble? Well, here's an award I won for my humility. I'm #1 in humility, #1. Nobody is more humble. The native children sing songs about my humility. I'm constantly learning, always growing, continually adding to my bag of tricks. I'm a big fan of guerrilla marketing, doing the impossible for next to nothing. Now here's the kicker. I'm already in the process of selling my house. You offer me a job, I can come right away. But I'm interested in winning, blazing new trails, using all the weapons in my arsenal to set new standards. I'm not just looking to draw a check. So if that interests you, we probably have something to talk about. Now, I'm not naive. I know there's hard work to be done. You hire me, I will not rest until we have exceeded all our goals. And you will be hailed as the smartest PD in America. Now be honest, what'd you think? Was that a little schmaltzy? Did I lay it on a little thick there at the end?